Welcome to Sports Stars of Tomorrow. I'm Charles Davis. Football season is almost here, and today we're previewing the college season by looking back at some features we've done on some of the best players in the country. We'll start with the reigning Heisman winner in our 5-star feature. 2023 is the end of an era for college football. It's the last season of the 14 playoff before it expands to 12. It's the final season for Texas and Oklahoma in the Big 12 before they move to the SEC. And it's the last one for USC and UCLA in the Pac-12 before they head to the Big 10. Guiding the Trojans in their final Pac-12 season will be the 2022 Heisman winner, Caleb Williams. Williams followed Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma to Southern California, and he thrived in his first season out west. He became the third Riley coach quarterback to win the Heisman, joining Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray, not to mention former Heisman runner-up Jalen Hurts. Riley's reputation with quarterbacks was why Williams committed to him in the first place when he was a 5-star prospect at Gonzaga College High School in Washington, D.C.
He's had 3 different types of quarterbacks, from Jalen Hurts to Kyler to Baker. So with him being so versatile with his offense, because like I said, they're 3 different type of quarterbacks, I think I bring a lot of versatility. And I think it's probably the best chance for me to go and win a national championship and have the most fun doing it.
There's not much not to like about Caleb Williams' game as a quarterback.
I compete, love winning, but I'd probably say you probably have to come see it to believe it. I think I do some pretty cool things on the field.
He's got so many different tools physically and mentally that allow for us to have great variation in what we do as a football team offensively. So his versatility, lends itself to us really having a wide open attack.
Williams had a viral moment in his sophomore season at Gonzaga when he completed a Hail Mary pass on the final play of the season to win the Washington Catholic Athletic Conference Championship.
Gonzaga, did they catch that? Touchdown!
There's not many moments that you can have like that. So the moment was awesome. Probably the best feeling I've ever had. Winning and then winning like that in the championship game. One of my goals have always been to win here.
With Williams leading the way, USC is one of the top contenders to reach the college football playoff, and he's also going to be a name to watch for the #1 pick in next spring's NFL draft. One of Caleb's biggest competitors for the Heisman and that top spot in the draft is North Carolina quarterback Drake Maye. Last year as a sophomore, Drake exploded onto the national scene when he threw for 4,321 yards and 38 touchdowns. He comes from a family of athletes, including 2 brothers with national championships. Cole Maye won a baseball title with Florida, and Luke Maye was a national champ with the UNC basketball team.
My whole family played sports. My mom was a 3-sport athlete. My dad played football at Carolina. Luke played basketball at Carolina. My older brother Cole played baseball at Florida, and Bo was a phenomenal high school basketball player. So just growing up, everything was sports, revolved around sports right after school. And my faith and playing anything and everything, and just fell in love with football.
Drake attended Myers Park High School in North Carolina. He didn't get to play his senior season due to COVID, but his coach told us that Drake was one of the best leaders he's ever met.
We always tell our guys all the time, you can't be a leader if no one's following you. And the #1 way you get followers is being somebody that the guys respect. And his teammates have tremendous respect for him because of what he does on the field, but more importantly, because of who he is off the field.
The quarterback position it's special. It's one of the toughest jobs in any sport. Just leading a team and having that pressure on you. Not many people can do that and handle it.
Absolutely think he's a guy that can play in the NFL. We've had a lot of great quarterbacks come through here, and I've coached a lot of other really good ones. But he's different. He's going to stay grounded. He's going to stay humble. He's going to continue to be a kid of great character. And I think because of that, his physical skills will reach their potential.
After reaching the ACC championship game last year, Maye and the Tar Heels have their eyes on taking the next step of winning the league and making a push for the playoff. The Michigan Wolverines broke through to win the Big Ten and reach the college football playoff a year ago. Quarterback JJ McCarthy was a big reason why. The Illinois native played his senior year of high school at IMG Academy in Florida, and his coach there praised JJ for his ability to learn and execute an offense.
We actually had practice through a Zoom call with 40-plus offensive guys. I read a script, and they performed the play for a couple steps. And then, then I meet JJ McCarthy. Then I implemented him into the Zoom meetings, and he actually learned the offense over the internet, over the Zoom calls. So when we got back here, we hit it like we were together for 2 or 3 years.
I'm not into football just for the fame and the glory, all that stuff. I do it because I love it. My ultimate idea of success is being able to inspire the next generation and leave this earth better than I found it. I just want to be able to, even if it's impacting one person in this world, I just want to help them follow their dreams and do whatever they want to do.
If McCarthy and the Wolverines want to return to the playoff, their rivals in Columbus will likely be their biggest challengers. We could do a pretty long segment on all the Ohio State Buckeyes we featured on the show, but we're going to focus on one particular quarterback-receiver combination. Marvin Harrison Jr. wowed fans last year with 77 catches, many of them highlight reel worthy, for 1,263 yards. Harrison was an All-American at St. Joe's Prep in Philadelphia.
He's a perfectionist in his route running. You know, if the route doesn't go correctly or the rep doesn't go correctly, he'll step off to the side and he'll work it on air by himself. And you know, he's always trying to fine-tune those little things that are going to make him such a great player. And without a doubt, he has the ability to take the top off of coverage, great route running of the intermediate routes, and catch the ball in short quick and make something happen for us.
I'll just try to make plays, whether it's in the run game or the pass game. You know, when we take short routes, medium routes, deep routes, you know, whatever it has to do to help my team win.
With C.J. Stroud gone to the NFL, Harrison will have a different quarterback throwing to him this season. The Buckeyes' new signal caller might not be a new name to Harrison, though, because the presumed starter is Kyle McCord, who was Marvin's teammate at St. Joe's. Kyle learned a lot from his father, Derek, who was a quarterback at Rutgers.
There's not many quarterbacks his age that have a command of the football the way he does. You know, his power, his accuracy. He has a sense to be able to get out of the pocket and hurt you with his arm and his legs, which I think goes a little unknown, but you know, we obviously don't want him running around all the time, but he can make that happen as well.
Mostly a pocket passer, as that's what they say on most of the recruiting sites, but I'm able to get outside the pocket, make plays with my feet, and beat the defense with my head, making smart plays, and always trying to get the ball in my playmaker's hands. That's probably the biggest part of my game, and I'd definitely say I'm a little bit of an underrated outside the pocket.
With all the talent around McCord, the Buckeyes will be one of the top contenders not only in the Big Ten, but also for the national title. Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.